Tammyetta Spaulding, 37, was last seen in Jackson on September 3, 2016 at a payday lending business in Jackson on the 1000 block of Ellis Avenue. Earlier that day, she had dropped off her kids at school and went to work, but left work unexpectedly, never to return. Her family knew something was wrong when she didn't call her father later that day. 3 days later, Tammyetta's vehicle is found abandoned behind a gas station with the keys missing and the car completely wiped clean of even Tammyetta's fingerprints. Foul play is suspected in her case, and it remains unsolved. We are in our 30th week, and we are in Mississippi. In September 2016, Tammyetta's life was going great. She had recently gotten a raise, was working towards another promotion, and her family was about to move into a Habitat house. On September 3rd of 2016, Tamyetta got her 2 children ready, dropping them off at school, and then she headed to her job at Comcast. She did arrive at her job and was seen on surveillance footage, but she left early that day and would be later seen at a payday loan lending business on the 1000th block of Ellis Avenue. Tammyetta would speak to a family member that day, and now they believe at this time she could have possibly been en route to Louisiana at the time of that phone call. This would be the last time they heard from her. When she failed to call her father that day, who she promised earlier that day she'd call, her family called and reported her missing. 4 days later, Tammyetta's vehicle, a blue Chevy Equinox, was found abandoned at a gas station on a Savannah Street and I-55. The vehicle had been wiped clean of any fingerprints. Her father, James, told 3LBT News, quote, "Whoever had the car cleaned it thoroughly. No fingerprints, not even Tammy's fingerprints, were found in the car," end quote. A tip came in from a hairdresser only identified as Emma, who told the family that she had information they needed to hear. She told Tammy's aunts that no trace of Tammy would ever be found and that her body was dissolved in acid. Tammy's 2 aunts confirmed that they both heard this confession from a stranger over the phone call, saying, quote, "A lady told them they might as well stop looking for their niece because they would never find her because they use lots of acid to get rid of her body," end quote. This unknown caller also alluded to Tammy's ex-boyfriend and a red truck that was allegedly used to dump her body. Tammy's parents say that she was dating a guy named Marcus who got her pregnant and she miscarried. She would find out that Marcus was involved with another woman and that woman was 3 months pregnant at the time that Tammy miscarried. There's very little information about the investigation into Tammy's disappearance, and at this time no one has been charged or named as a suspect in her disappearance, and her case remains unsolved. At the time of Tammyetta's disappearance, she was 37 years old, between 5'5" and 5'7", weighing around 340 to 350. She was last seen wearing either a brown sweatshirt, dress, or a black t-shirt, gray sweatpants, and a black baseball cap. She has diabetes and a history of heart disease and had a heart attack at the age of 32. She has 2 stents in her main artery and needs to take insulin daily and did not have her insulin with her when she vanished. She is described as an African American female with brown hair and brown eyes, and her nickname is Tammy.